Welcome back, everybody, to the Weekly Bangers. And today we're going to be reviewing The Bends by Radiohead. Um, One of our members, Cahill, is away on holiday, so our review on The Wall that was supposed to drop this Sunday will be next Sunday, and then our subscriber special, Spin the Wheel, will be the Sunday after that, uh, which the album will spin in the next 2 days that we're going to be spinning for that. But in the meantime, we decided, got a bit of extra time, we're going to go review some Radiohead.
Hell yeah.
We're all big Radiohead fans on the channel. We actually discovered them through Spinning the Wheel when we originally started it, and yeah, we kind of want to go through their discography bit by bit. Not really in a chronological order here, but we're just going for it. Starting with the Bends. Mike, what you think of the
Very
Bends?
exciting. Um, this album's so good. So good.
Yeah, it
Um,
is. It is.
yeah, it's quite different to some of their other albums, but it's just such like a great, like catchy rock album. Um, yeah, loads of like catchy songs in it and all that. And then I feel like that also, I feel like it's kind of disguised in like the catchiness and all that, but it's actually quite a depressing album as well. When you
Yeah,
actually look into it. But yes, it's a lot of fun. It's a great album.
yeah,
What about you?
yeah. Um, Yeah, it does have that like kind of Radiohead melancholy, like a
Yeah,
lot of their other albums.
yeah,
But I think this is probably their most accessible that I've heard. Just
yeah.
the
Me too.
easiest. Like the first time I banged this out, I was like instantly like the majority of the songs, and a couple others grew on me. The Bends is definitely like checks the box with this kind of rock grunge, catchy. It's got its fair share of catchy, but it's also got its sort of more sad kind of heavy hitter songs.
Yeah, yeah, big time.
Yeah. I think it's up there for Radiohead albums from what I've heard. I've not heard all of them, but I've heard the ones that are considered their best, and this is definitely this stands its own.
Yeah. I definitely agree that it's very accessible. Like some of the other
Hmm.
ones, I think you kind of have to like. I don't know. You learn to appreciate them. This one, it really is just like just so many hits. Like yeah, it doesn't grow old. I feel like sometimes when an album is so easily accessible and hits so quickly, it can grow old maybe quicker. But this album hasn't grown old for me.
I think every song here is a banger. Every song I have liked and added to my sort of big music playlist, which is the only Radiohead album that I've done that with. So I truly think this one has no real misses. There's you can maybe say there's a couple songs that sound sort of too similar,
Okay.
but they're all good anyway. So it's like the ones that do sound a bit similar, I think still are bangers. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Speaking of Just, I suppose that's definitely up there for Radiohead bangers.
Yeah. I think
Just is
I think
another
it
one.
is the biggest like banger on this album. If we're talking about like just it just
Yeah,
hits so hard. Great song. There's so much like attitude to it as well. Like you do it to yourself. You do. Um. And yeah, class song.
it's to me one of Radiohead's more upbeat songs in a way. Like it's probably not happy by any means, but
It's not really, but like
just
yeah, it's kind of
it's got an energy to it. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Like this
for sure.
badass kind of chorus that kicks in.
Yeah, and the when the solo kicks in as well, and it's like just pause for a second, but then
Yeah,
it's like the just like the noises, the weird like the kind of uh,
yeah. Oh,
yeah,
that
it's
bit
really
is so
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
There's a lot of those kind of like grungy. Um, My Iron Lung is another one that I really like, where the chorus
hmm
just smacks and kicks in.
yeah, yeah. That song's like hectic in the choruses. It's very like abrasive, I guess. The choruses. Is.
Yeah, oh, good word.
Thank you. Did you know? Did you know that it's about creep? That I
Uh,
my
My
Iron
Iron
Lung.
Lung is about me.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
So like an iron lung is like yeah something to help basically people breathing who are struggling to breathe. Um,
Mm.
and basically they're like saying like their iron lung is creep, so it's like helping them survive by
Oh,
financially, you know, um, being good for them. But like an iron lung doesn't, like you've no control over your breathing yourself over your iron lung, so it's like they kind of also feel like their iron lung creep is like affecting them negatively because it's kind of pigeonholing them and all that.
yeah.
Um, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool way of doing it, of saying it.
And without mentioning creep directly in their lyrics, with
Yeah,
just the word creep. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it is, yeah, really cool song.
it is. That's one of my more liked songs off the album. I don't know if that would be the consensus. Planet Telex. I think that's a really good opener.
It is. Yeah, um, yeah, it's a great song. Great song, really cool sound to it, and the I like the chorus as well on it. Yeah, that goes into the Ben. That goes into the Bends then, which I think is just another great banger on the album. I love that song. It's one of my favorites for sure. It's so good.
It
Um,
is. Um, Straight into High and Dry.
oh wow, just completely blowing over the Bends. Do you hate that song?
Yeah. No, it is good. It is. I don't
No, you
know. I don't
hate
know
it.
what I can say except for it's good.
Alright. Well, that's fucked anyway.
High and Dry is by far their most streamed from this album, from on Spotify at least, which is
Is it?
cool. 514 million.
Oh, interesting. It wouldn't even be in my top three of the album, I would say. I enjoy.
In terms of your top three songs,
Yeah, but it is very good though.
it would probably be close. Definitely top five.
Hmm.
I'll tell you what's in the top three anyway. Guaranteed.
Yeah, big time.
Fake plastic trees.
Hell yeah. Might be one of my favorite Radiohead songs of all time. It's beautiful. That
Oh,
melody is
it's so
so
good.
nice, like the melody in it. Um,
Yeah, it's such a like kind of a gradual burn as well.
hmm.
Uh, to where in
Yeah,
the end it really like climaxes, I guess.
yeah. Like when it all kicks in, when it's like she looks like the real thing, she tastes like the real thing,
Yeah,
like that. Like oh, it builds up to that, and it's class. And just what it's about as well. It's
such a
about like it starts off with like a woman who basically is kind of worn out of like all like the fake everything fake around her. Then a guy who's like worn out by his work being fake. He does like plastic surgery, and then cuts to like Tom York's perspective and his fake plastic love. Then, and then it ends with him saying like, "If I could be who you wanted," and all that,
mm,
he would be faked basically because he loves this person so much. It's a pretty
what an
sad song, but
emotional
yeah,
it is, but it's
um,
so like, beautiful as well.
yeah.
That's
One's a,
got to be up there for Radiohead tracks all time.
oh yeah, for sure. It is. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. And as I said, the that melody is so nice. What do you think of Bones then?
Pretty good. Like they're like all the songs here are good. Bones would
Mm-hmm.
be one that stands out a bit less amongst the rest, I think.
Yeah,
Which I still like it definitely. But what do you think?
I don't love it. It probably is my least favorite on the album. It kind of
Yeah,
reminds me, like the chorus of it, kind of reminds me of the chorus of Electioneering from um, OK Computer,
yeah,
and I don't like that song from OK Computer either. But yeah, I don't know. I don't love it.
I agree. I do like it, but it's not up there. It's not one of the highlights of this album. Nice Dream then after it is one of my
Oh yeah,
favorite tracks on the album. Yeah, I love like the kind of dreamy, still sad vibe.
yeah.
I really don't even know what it's about specifically, but love how it sounds.
Yeah, it is good. It kind of sounds like a Like in the verses, it's kind of like he kind of says all these like positive things and talks about like people who he feels have an unconditional love for him. But it's all a dream, basically. It's just like a fantasy that he made up, and it's just like he's like, oh, it's a nice dream because none of it's real really for him. So it is a very sad song.
There's another the song "Optimistic." It's from Kid A. Similar in a way where the chorus is, like optimistic, but it's kind of open ended, so it might even be sarcastic in a way what he's saying. So "Nice Dream" gave me a similar
Cool.
with the lyrics you're describing there.
Yeah, I'll check that song out. I don't know it.
Yeah, Kid A, by the way, is unbelievable album.
The songs I know from it for sure, but I don't know it as well as you do.
Yeah, probably better than the Bends for me.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the Bends is probably fourth.
In Rainbow's number
It's
one.
like
Yeah.
in Rainbow's OK Computer, like tied. I'm always back and forth on what's
Yeah.
better.
Fair.
But then Kid A is like the opposite of this, where I think it's a bit more sort of not conceptual, but it's like a little bit more out there, like experimental. Whereas this
Okay.
is just like hits.
Yeah.
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 I also really like the other song that's in brackets, which is Street Spirit, Fade Out.
Yeah.
I think that's such a nice outro for the album. Again,
Um.
it's a similar kind of sad, melancholic vibe to it.
Yeah. It is cool. It is kind of perfect to end the album because it is sad as well at the end, but then it kind of has like a lyric at the end where it's just like, oh, what is it, like embrace love or something? And I feel like it's kind of like
Yeah, yeah.
them saying like, oh,
Immerse your
basic,
immerse your
yeah,
soul in love.
yeah, yeah. It's kind of like them kind of saying like, yeah, there's like life can be pretty shitty, but you just gotta immerse yourself in love, and that's how you kind of get through it.
It's a
This,
good like Radiohead silver lining.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And I like how the instrumental builds with each verse. It's pretty cool. Another great like sad kind of song from it is, or like I mean, quite slow one, and it is very sad as well. Is Bulletproof? I wish I was. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's very
Probably
sad.
this like the most stripped back, I guess, in terms of instruments and just slower,
Hmm.
slower paced, sadder.
Yeah, yeah, very stripped back in terms of vulnerability as well, I suppose.
Yeah.
Um, but I love the like in the chorus and then like when the guitar after he says bulletproof and he's like he holds the note, but then the guitar comes in. I think that sounds class. And then like in the
Mhm.
last chorus when he kind of goes like he starts singing. I think he sings "Stop It" or something, um, like way lower. But that sounds really good too. It's a really really nice song. Really pretty, but really sad. Black Star, just also really great. I really like that song. Once again, the chorus on it is really good, and I like what it's about being in a relationship with someone who's like depressed, and then kind of like ignoring the real problems and blaming it on the black star. You know, something that kind of doesn't really exist, but basically just kind of a scapegoat to kind of move past it and not really have to worry about things. Really cool sounding song though.
Yeah, it is. I think it's up there as well in terms of like most accessible, I guess, on the album. Sulk is, I don't know, what do you think? I think it's sort of similar to Bones, or like good song, but not quite like as standoutish as some of the other ones.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's I way prefer it to Bones, but
Mhm.
like I prefer Salt to Bones, but I think it's like a great song. But yeah, it's not as you said one of the standouts to me. But like I love it when it's on.
Yeah, the intro, like instrumental, is really nice as well. It's kind of trippy-ish, I guess. Trippy.
Hmm. What a great album overall, though. It's
It
just
is.
like
It really is.
yeah, what I like I said at the in the start, like it does not get old for me really. It's just always a great listen.
Yeah.
Just try on. You said this is your
Mhm.
fourth favorite album of theirs. If this is their fourth best, then they're doing something right. Like,
Yeah, definitely. Oh, they're amazing. They're so good.
yeah,
Very, very quickly became my favorite artist.
I
You want to give a top three? Throw a honorable mention to Nice Dream and My Iron Lung. and High and Dry.
Okay.
And then I'll say Street Spirit would be
Okay.
3. Just would be 2, and Fake Plastic Trees would be number 1.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So different to mine.
Okay, nice.
That is
Love
so
to hear.
interesting. Yeah,
That
one
speaks
hundred percent.
to how good all of the songs here are. Like,
100%.
it's
Yeah,
very mix and match,
100%. Because it is very
interchangeable.
different. This is quite interesting actually. I think this might be the most different we've ever had.
Nice.
But also so valid. Your one, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you get it.
All right, I will throw an honorable mention to Black Star and Just. All right, now my number 3 is Bulletproof. I Wish I Was. My number
Nice.
2 is The Bends, and number 1 is Fake Plastic Trees.
The
Very,
Benz has such a catchy chorus.
it is, isn't it so catchy? Yeah.
I found
Um,
myself repeating that more so than a lot of the other songs.
we had only two songs similar in the top 5. Oh,
Oh, happy birthday.
thank
Let's
you.
go.
But yeah, loads of fun listening to this album always.
Let us know if you want us to check out any other Radiohead, what you would want us to check out.
Hmm. And also let
And
us know your thoughts in the comments of this album
the Ben's fantastic album, though.
for sure.
Would recommend. 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, recommend. Would recommend.
9 out of 10
It's
people would
a,
recommend, is it?
or I guess I'm just saying it's a 9 out of 10 album.
Yeah. I'd probably go like 8.
Okay. So we got
Fun.
the Wall review coming on Sunday, and then our subscriber special album review the following Sunday. So stay tuned. It's exciting stuff, exciting
Yeah,
times.
exactly. Yeah, and it's gonna be
Um,
fun. It's gonna be exciting seeing what album we get as well.
we also have our Spotify playlist as usual in the description. Let us know all of your thoughts or any of them if you have any. And yeah, thank you for tuning in with us to hear about the Bends. See ya.
All right, see ya.